one time, and he was throwing a lot of shots. They were hard, and I said, you know what? Just keep moving. And then I was just moving. I was pacing myself at the same time, learning from my past experiences. And then I think I hit him. He hit me back. And I said, Ross! I went to move, and then he threw that. I've seen his clips where he throws that dip and he throws the overhand right, and it just caught me. So I went down. I heard the ref say 2, 3, and I said, I remember him saying, you don't need to get up straight away. So I waited. I went to get up. I wasn't wobbling off it, but I said, fuck it. And it called us. So I was like, nah, man. But again, Tunde, my team, they care about me. They love me. So they're seeing something I'm not seeing. I've got that lion warrior mentality saying, come. In my mind, I was saying to myself, cool. I'm down. When I get up, I'm going for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him my all. If he catches me again, he catches me. That's all this is going through my head quickly. But again, I got called off. I'm here talking to you, I'm laughing, so I'm happy.
And as you guys know, that was Anthony Yarde's reaction, okay? His initial reaction, his response from his TKO loss of Artur Beterbiev, okay? And the reason why I'm reposting this is to show you and give you guys a proper example on how you should respond and how your attitude should be, okay? And Deontay Wilder should learn a lot from this fighter, Anthony Yarde, okay? Anthony Yarde showed, first of all, he gave props to the fighter that he fought. He explained what he was trying to do. He explained of the things that he was aware of. He explained what actually happened in the fight, the dynamics in the fight where he got caught. He was hit back. He hit him. He caught him. But he was also punched in the face. And the reason why I'm comparing it is because it shows how a fighter should react versus how one fighter reacts. Okay? Wilder could learn a lot because at no time in February of 2020 did Wilder acknowledge Tyson Fury actually hitting him and beating him. Instead, he blamed it on the gloves. Or first it was steroids. Remember, it was PED allegations. That's what happened first. Okay, and the PED allegations, the accusations, gave birth to the Martin Carefoot, Nandrolone situation, that rehashing of the stuff that happened 5 years ago, like that really would have mattered now, even if it was true. Which I think it was, because I think somebody tried to pay off Tyson Fury, but the way UCAD handled it was shitty anyway. Okay, so that was their excuse for that. When that came up clear, then they start talking about the gloves. Well, Glovegate 1 was about Fight 1. Glovegate 2 was about the Paffin gloves and how small they were. And they really talked more about the first fight versus the other fight. Because if you guys remember the Tay Jones interview, he talked more about the first fight versus the second. Okay? And that was an excuse for him getting hurt, like Deontay Wilder could take any punch, like he had to be helped in order to hurt Deontay Wilder. Okay? The coaches. Anthony Yarde gave props to his coaches stopping the fight, acknowledging that his coaches were for him. Okay? They were there to support him and to protect him. Not Wilder. Wilder, crab in the barrel referee. I'll get to that later. But a jealous trainer that wanted to see me fail. And he was talking about Mark Breland. Versus Anthony Yarde. Of course, he wasn't happy for Tunde stopping the fight. But Tunde did exactly what he felt he needed to do because he knew what his job was. Just like Mark Breland did. Mark Breland stopped that fight because he was like, look, you're bleeding right there. You can't do anything the way you are. You're falling all over the place. Your equilibrium is busted. I know what it's like to have, I had an ear infection, okay? And I was all over the place. Every time I stood up, I got dizzy. I thought something was wrong with me. What's up with this vertigo? For example, well, I went to the hospital and they told me why. So imagine if somebody busts your eardrum, okay? And that's exactly what happened in the second fight. Okay, with Deontay Wilder, but not Wilder. Wilder said that, Mark Breland was a jealous person and that, and then what found out, Mark Breland couldn't teach him nothing because he wasn't allowed to teach him nothing. So we really got down to the core of these excuses, okay? And you can't tell me after all those fights that Mark Breland helped him with up until the point that he lost for the very first time. Okay, you couldn't tell me that Mark Breland didn't have his best interest at heart to Deontay Wilder when he was there for his first daughter to be born. Deontay's first daughter to be born. Counterpunch. The referee didn't really stop the fight. So, Anthony Yarde didn't really mention the referee because it was, the judge's call. But then another excuse on Wilder's end was, hey, the referee, crab in the barrel referee. Like, what? He took a point from Tyson Fury in the fight that you claimed that he helped you on. Anything, he evened it up because he already had up on you from the third round because he knocked you down for the first time in your saga. Or the first time ever, really. So it's a lot of similarities or really contrasts, right? That Wilder should have took that fight and, hey, that's the attitude you're supposed to have. So I'm just giving you a description and showing you how it and what it's like to actually accept the loss. And to this day, Wilder has not accepted that because he still labels Tyson a cheater even after the third fight. Because the third fight, the gloves that they accused him of, he had the same color, he had the same brand, and they sliced open at least 6 of them. So Tay Jones, the guy that told me, shout out to him, that promised me that he would look at those gloves personally. It won't be JD's that was watching him, right? The other guy that's was the manager / trainer of Deontay Wilder, and nobody really blamed him. He just had a stern talking to. So, you know what I mean? Tay Jones was there, and he was still saying, man, this is some bullshit. He's like, well, how is it bullshit? What do you mean? They're a certain ounce. That's what it is. They weigh the proper weight. We've cut them open. We let you look at them. What else do you want? Okay? And going into that fight, Deontay Wilder went down the same round as he did in the second fight, the third. Okay? So that's just giving you guys a breakdown and a comparison of how Anthony Yarde, a younger fighter, better attitude, accept the loss, even though that wasn't his first loss, it's actually his third. But however, it's how you take it and how you acknowledge your wrongs. Whereas Wilder didn't acknowledge anything that he did wrong in any fight. The only thing he answered with, hey, when you got power, you don't need skill. Well, surely you do, because Malik Scott has 360'd you or 180'd you, right? As a fighter, okay? He showed you the importance of defense and moving your damn head and not coming in too heavy because that weight doesn't work with your style, okay? Keeping your hands up. Those are things you need in boxing. You need more than power. Tyson Fury showed everybody that. Deontay Wilder might be a hard puncher, but he needed more in his repertoire to beat Tyson Fury. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!